Henson noses ahead. Welshmeyer has to pull back in. Here comes Blaine Ewing working the bottom in that 04. Michael Muskrat will switch to the high side.
I don't know how Welshmeyer is hitting.
All the 04 gets sideways and he has to stop. So Blaine Ewing making a good run. Had to shut her down when he was heading for that infield tire.
We need to do something with Welshmeyer.
Do we need to stop him?
I need to. So this Derek Henson, he hit twice too.
So the heat race leader is your quick time for the night. Welshmeyer in second was 5th quick.
Lineup looks good, Donnie.
Blaine Ewing, who just spun, was 9th quick.
27D.
So you watch him, he'll be coming from the back.
And then 21W.
Yellow lights out. Henson will pick his spot.
You set the pace. 127D, you set the pace.
Green flag flies. J.D. Barnes trying to make a run on the outside of the 164. The battle now is for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Blaine Ewing trying to get back up to the front. Oh, a stout move, and he gets into the wall. The 5 did not see him up there. Now the 112 with a push. The 04 fights back now. Back into 4th. The 04, Blaine Ewing. The 5 fighting back underneath the 04. Derek Henson still your leader. Welshmeyer still in second. Michael Muskrat in third.
That light.
Ewing showing just a little bit of smoke. Might have damaged some sheet metal when he got into that wall. The 112 goes around. Kevin Brown out of Crane, Missouri. Loops it out of turn 4.
That was 112.
Yes.
Nobody gets into him, so he should be good.
All right, guys, we're going to have 20.
All right, yellow lights out. Henson, your quick timer. He'll pick his spot. He does it. Welshmeyer and Muskrat right there. Welshmeyer now having a look on the bottom. White flag for your leader. Welshmeyer with another look. He is trying to work that bottom groove in. Coming around to take the checkered, your quick timer for the night, Derek Henson out of Russellville, Missouri. Ted Welshmeyer ends up in second. Michael Muskrat third. J.D. Barnes fourth. And Kevin Brown ends up in fifth. And we do have heat race trophies. Chris Diamond will be presenting each one of the heat winners with their trophies for tonight.
On his way down.
Oh, that was a shit start. Guys, the caution light never went off. We're still under yellow. What are they thinking? I never told them anything.
right, heat race number 2 under green. Colton Borland with a good start in that 2-car on the bottom. Him and Devin Irvin side by side. James Niswanger out front. Oh, and Charles Brown goes around.
Caution is out, guys.
Caution comes out for the 4X. Green flag flies. Colton Borland, not quite as good a start. Devin Irvin makes use of that restart. Borland now looking on the bottom. He's at it. He's in second by about a foot at the line. Colton Borland, man, he is going to make that bottom work. Devin Irvin right there with him. Borland in second again. Steve Beach in fourth. Charles Brown with another issue in 4 goes to the infield. Colton Borland still working the inside of the 67. Clearly in second that time. Irvin back to third. Steve Beach in fourth. Oh, absolutely nose to tail. Oh, and Brown goes around, but he keeps going. Everybody fighting for that bottom. Oh, the 4X and the 67 Junior get together in turn 4.
Look like 4 front and the 67 hit him.
All right, so the 4X with 2 yellow flags has to leave the racetrack. You're only allowed to bring out 2 yellows. Yellow lights out.
Yellow light is out. 44, you set the pace. 44, you set the
James Niswanger will pick his spot.
So this is 6 coming at us, right?
Yes.
Okay, so go get the light in the next.
Green flag flies. Borland really getting some good runs, but he is working that very inside through 3 and 4. Niswanger gliding out just a little bit to keep his momentum, but if that 2 keeps cutting them corners like that, he might open the door for him. Here it goes. They bump, coming to the white flag. These guys do race a lot against one another. Oh, and Borland goes around. Second spot, spins it going into turn 1.
All right, we got 7 laps.
So Colton Borland doing everything he could to get around your leader. Just got her in there a little sideways.
Green and white together. Does he know how to do?
James Niswanger will pick his spot. Devin Irvin now in the catbird seat. Green flag flies. Good start for the 44. Irvin still right there with him. Beach and Brown now side by side for third, but out of turn 4, your Heat 2 winner, King James Niswanger in the 44, Devin Irvin in second.
All right, nice race, guys. 44, you can stop on the front stretch for a trophy presentation. Number 10.
second.
Get he started?
No.
Donnie says that was not a good start, boys. We know better than that.
Let's slow the pace down coming to the green guys a little bit on the backstretch. They acted like there's already racing coming down the backstretch.
Like he said, how much money you got on the line out there?
Slow down the pace a little bit.
All right, yellow lights back out.
That's better.
Brown and Willie. Johnny Coates, your 2021 winner. Derek Brown, your 2020 winner. Green flag flies. Dean Willie, boy, with a good run in that middle. Coates in third. A little bit of smoke off the 3 car. The 4G trying to have a look underneath the 3. Oh, the door opens, the 4G comes through, gets 3 of them in 1 lap.
Bless you.
Dean Willie with that beautiful number 68. Not pinching it down in the corners like the 11 car is. Oh, the door open for the 11. The 4G of Gary Clark coming up on the 35 of Coates. So 2 previous winners in this heat race. But it's Dean Willie making them look bad. Out to about a 5-car length lead. Wide flag for Dean. Down the back straightaway one last time. The 4G having a look under the 35. And out of turn 4, your Heat 3 winner, Dean Willie. Derek Brown in second. Coates in third. Gary Clark in fourth. And the 41 of Rodney Ayers comes in fifth.
I think we decided top 8 are going to race in the scramble.
Okay, Robin. How many races was that in these guys?
We got one more.
Staging. One more, Robbie.
Oh, good start out of turn 4. Kircher slides up. Aaron Poe gets a good run on that outside. Aaron Poe, 8th quick in time trials. Dustin Weiland goes around the 7D. Yellow flag comes out.
Count it? I only got one that didn't go through.
I think I would.
Okay, good.
All right, drivers, we're going to say 1 lap complete.
One down.
We're going to stay single file. All right.
All right, 1 lap complete, so we'll stay single file. Aaron Poe did what he needed to do. Aaron, your 2023 winner of this race, the 4th annual Screamin' Lehman Memorial. He's leading him a heat race now. Green flag flies.
Okay, what the hell just happened there? 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Who has that transponder? Okay,
go, and Kircher gets sideways, and the 56 gets into him.
Caution, guys. Caution on the track.
Is that 6 or 9?
The 9 ends up going around in 3 and 4.
I want to be him when I grow up.
Lineup looks good.
Eyes on deck. How's your lineup, Gary?
Lineup looks good, Donnie.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get around here and give him one to go this time, guys. Everybody be fair.
Jerry, are you his boss?
So Colton Moreland not making the call for the B feature.
All right, drivers, you're going to get the 1 to go
On the
signal.
front straightaway,
1
so
to
we
go
can get
signal.
forward down.
No!
I think he's saying after the race.
All right, yellow lights out again. Only 6 of these cars go to the A feature tonight.
Yeah, we don't need to work it out. We know. Come on, Don.
Yellow lights out. DJ Barnes and Jerry Brown on that front row.
Stop, but the transponder should be.
Not a good start.
Oh, guys, slow down, please. Slow down, slow down, slow down. We had a car not go.
The X221 did not go when he stepped on the gas.
What happened? Jump on people?
Went sideways.
Scary situation there when a guy on the front row doesn't fire.
All right, we're going to try that again, guys. We've got some debris here on the front stretch we're going to pick up.
Oh, years.
1 to go. Caution light is going to go out. Front row, let's be side by side coming out of top 4.
All right, we'll try this again.
Clean and green, guys. Clean and green.
And green flag flies.
Caution, caution, caution.
Oh, got one around out of turn 2.
Slow it down, guys.
Is it going to be a complete restart?
Yeah, I'll live in the back. It's
The
fine.
number, Robbie, give me the number.
Was he in it?
Hey, man.
I got
Please don't slow.
3 and the 67 over here. Hey, which one was first?
All right, so Trey Dowdy and Shane Irvin.
I don't know, because 2 or 3 of them didn't even stop. That were involved in it.
70 is.
But they piled in.
Trey Dowdy back going again.
Out first, like, they were out pretty short.
Well, you can't be pretty
Yeah,
sure.
the
You
number
can't make
first.
judgment calls.
That caution to be on the number 3 tire.
Oh.
He rest up with his
If you
trying to
don't
get
know for
first.
sure, you can't make that call.
Now you're going to have Dowdy.
Somebody was recording.
So Shane Irvin with a little bit of front end damage down there in turn 2. They're checking him out, seeing if they can get him back going again.
Straight forward back. I don't know if it's good. Complete restart.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Settle down.
Sounds like Shane is done for the night. They'll just push him to the infield.
Sit down. You're the same woman I remember for 20 years.
It would be
So Dustin Weiland comes back on the racetrack.
I don't know if they're working on it or not.
Trey Dowdy's up in the north pit. We're trying to see if he's in the hot pit or whether he's back at his trailer. right, here comes the 3 back out.
40 bucks on each one.
We do have a hot pit on both ends up there, both the north and the south end.
Money if I don't get my transponder.
Yeah, they need to turn in a transponder.
Here, Donnie.
There's some that have their own. I have a list. I gotta look for it.
All right, yellow lights back out. We'll get this B feature going again.
Caution light is out, drivers. We're going green. Let's keep it clean.
Again, the top 6 make it to the A.
Front row, let's try to be side by side coming out of 4.
The ones circled have their own transponder. The rest of them are mine.
Green flag flies.
So, how do I know which of are the B?
41 goes high. A bunch of cars get by him. Jerry Brown out front, but here comes Gary Clark on the bottom. Brown by about a foot at the line.
After this race, that's the race out there now. So after this race, we'll go and
What should I write?
Oh, DJ Barnes goes around.
Caution, caution, caution.
Yellow flag out, so 3rd spot goes around. That'll move Chris Kircher up to 3rd.
feature
Is
$40.
that the 5? Is that 5 DJ?
Yeah.
There's probably
4G, 221, 28, 112, 64, 8904, 8904.
89 and then 04.
We have
All right, looks like everything's good.
221, you can stay high or low. 221.
All right, so now we're feature time. We can pick the Delaware double file restarts. Chris Kircher picks the bottom, Jerry Brown the top.
Hey, Robbie, are we wanting to get JJ over here to get him off whenever this is over? I think we tear a long ones off if we did. Turn 1, could you see if JJ could come over and get this car off?
Terry Muskrat will be the 3rd row inside.
Got his car up anymore.
The 112 of Kevin Brown will be outside of him. Yellow lights out. Gary Clark will pick his spot in 3 and 4. The battle will be for 2nd and 3rd. DJ Barnes having to restart in the rear. Green flag flies.
He said he'll get him. Thank you very much.
Oh, Charles Brown, a little squirrely down the back straightaway, finally gets it righted.
that guy's just plowing through. That won't work. Watch him. Oh, gotta spin.
Oh, Charles Brown goes around.
Caution, caution, coming out of 4. Caution.
So Blaine Ewing had just got around Terry Muskrat for 5th. Charles Brown goes around in 3 and 4.
Stay single file. We're going to the last completed lap.
4G, 221, 28K, 112, 64, 04.
64 and then 04 on the last completed lap. 64, 04.
Then I got 41, 3. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my 89? I got 89, 41, 3.
89, 41. 89 and then 41. Last completed lap.
3. With that guy, wherever. What's his number?
27. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, are you talking about the orange one?
The one that's in the
Robbie,
corner?
4X.
have you not taken plans, you could, while these guys are running, are 40.
All right, Charles Brown brought out the yellow. He should be going to the tail.
They know that. I mean, I just.
There he goes.
No, he's gonna stop.
Gotta stop and argue.
All right, doubling them up. Gary Brown picks the outside. Kircher the inside. Then comes Terry Muskrat.
Donnie, lineup looks good if you want.
Then the 112 of Kevin Brown.
Oh, he hit the wall. Oh.
Blaine Ewing will be the next row inside. Josh Harris outside of him, but again, it's just 6.
You're gonna be your own worst enemy there, Bob.
So the battle now is between the 04 and the 89 for that 6th spot.
Hit it hard.
Blaine Ewing had gotten around the 64 just before the yellow got out. So it looks like he's definitely on the move. Gary Clark will pick his spot. There he goes. Green flag flies. Blaine Ewing in the 04 having to look under the 64 again. Oh, got a couple of them together. The 4X and the 41 get together on the back straightaway.
Somebody lost a
Here we go.
So Rodney Ayers in the 41 and Charles Brown in the 4X get together.
112.
That's the second yellow on the 4X. He'll be done for the night.
89.
41, it seems like has a fair amount of damage. He might just park it there for the rest of the night.
89. 3.
All right, lots of action, but only 2 laps in. Again, the top 6 go to the A. Blaine Ewing, the 6th place car right now, but Josh Harris would really like to have that spot.
One car will
All right, they'll bring Charles Brown a little closer to the infield. We get this thing back going again.
Back when you're ready, guys. And blue number 5 coming back out, guys.
Single file.
All right, so the 5D having to go off because he actually went back to his pit area instead of the hot pit.
2 more cars, Kate.
Are we good?
Yes.
Jerry Brown's ahead of Kircher.
Yes.
All right, guys, lineup looks good. We are staying single file. We got to get this in.
All right, single file from here on out. Six going away, 8 on the racetrack. They're making this kind of easy to decide again, only 2 laps down. Green flag flies.
Well, they're driving over their today. I mean, they just need to calm down.
This race pays nothing.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to make the show.
Kircher and Brown side by side for second. Terry Muskrat and Blaine Ewing going at it for 5th and 6th. They're both actually qualified, so they don't need to be getting into one another.
Did we ever get
Blaine Ewing now having a look under the 112.
I mean, the 8 with 6 cars.
112 pushes up, but doesn't really lose any time. Kircher and Brown still going at it. Terry Muskrat now having a peek under the 112. Blaine Ewing in 4th. Kevin Brown 5th. Terry Muskrat 6th. Those guys need to realize they're qualified.
Light, I mean, the light, because this is Did you see me?
Still side by side for second spot. Good racing between Chris Kircher and Jerry Brown. Blaine Ewing going to try to make up some time. Gary Clark, your leader, gets the white flag, and Brown by about 6 inches at the line. The battle will be for second. Terry Muskrat, the last qualified car. Gary Clark gets the checkers. We'll see who gets second. That'll be Kircher. Blaine Ewing 4th. Brown in 5th. Terry Muskrat in the 64. Your last qualifier for the A feature. right, so we're going to have a photographic moment here.
Seconds through 6, send them to the scales. Hold Gary for a minute.
So we can send 2nd through 6th to the scales. They don't have to stay out there, correct?
Yes, sir, they don't need to be there. I imagine you're going to get pictures on Gary.
All right, it's going to take Gary a little bit to get out. He's been vacationing all this week, so he's probably sunburned and full of good food.
The rest of you guys, we will have B feature money at the Blue Pit Shack for you. Good luck in the feature. Okay, so after we get the results here, we'll be able to see who. Yes.
All right, folks, he can hear you. Give him a hand. Mr. Gary Clark flew in from Zimbabwe to make this race tonight. Has to do it the hard way, coming through the B, gets the B feature win.
Ball to go to the scale.
All right, so we finally got the official jug draw. The 11 of Derek Brown draws the pole. Dean Willie outside of him. Ted Welshmeyer will start second row inside. Aaron Poe, second row outside. James Neiswanger, third row inside. And Derek Henson draws the worst one. Third row outside. But they got 40 laps to get her done. And their minds are set on $3,071 for that A feature.
to pick up.
All right, so we did a little bit of watering out there. We're going to let the boys do a little bit of hot lapping to get that track war in.
Yeah, that's that.
So if he asks,
All right, we're getting everybody lined up on the pole. Your 2023-24 champion, Chris Diamond in the 5D. Outside of him, the 26 of Bobby Brown. Next row inside, the 35 of Jeremy Willard. Outside, the 4T of Josh Parcell. Next row inside, the 60 of Nathan Herring. Outside, the 20 of Robbie Jones. Next row inside, the 74 of Jaron Powery, outside the 25 of Junior Summers. Next row inside the 12X of Desmond Teal, outside the 136 of Charles Baldwin Jr., and in the last row by himself, the X car, Alex Summers.
Track will come
Okay,
in
one to go
after
this
each
time
lap,
around.
guys. It'll
One
get
to go.
better each lap. We're going to get the one to go signal next time around here, guys.
All right, lights go out. Your Melling Performance Pure Stocks A feature.
All right, front row, let's be side by side. We're coming to the green.
Flagman looking for a nice even start. We'll see how it goes. Bobby Brown out front. Jeremy Willard having a look under the 5D. They'll wear this track in as it gets gone here. Robbie Jones already up into fourth. Josh Parcell right on the rear bumper of the 20. Jeremy Willard having another look under the 5D. Powery having a look under the 4T of Parcell. Gets the pass made. Now the 25 I have a look under the 4T. Jeremy Willard with a good run, but the 136 around out of turn 4. Charles Baldwin Jr. goes around.
All right, guys, stay single file. We got 5 laps completed.
The X of Alex Summers heads off the racetrack.
It's probably
Who is?
the X car that was last.
Okay. He's in the hot pit. So I got 26, 5.
X went to the hot pit.
27.
So Alex Summers goes to the hot pit.
25.
We'll give him a couple of courtesy laps.
136.
Yep. Yep.
So
X.
lineup looks good.
Yep. X is in the pits.
All right, drivers, we do have one in the hot pit. The lineup does look good, so 5D, pick high or low for me.
All right, double foul. Chris Diamond picks the bottom. Willard the outside. Then comes Robbie Jones and Powery. Then comes Parcell to the outside of him. Will be Summers. Then will come the 60 of Herring. Outside of him, the 12 of Teal. Charles Baldwin will fill in at the back of the pack since he's brought out the yellow. All right, looks like Summers coming back out in the X car. He'll run around and catch up to the back end of the field.
5 down out of 15.
All right, guys.
5 laps down out of 15 in the A feature for your Melling Performance Pure Stocks. Yellow lights out. Bobby Brown will pick his spot in 3 and 4. There he goes. Jeremy Willard with a good run off that high side, now into second. Diamond back to third. Powery now in the 74, looking on the outside of the 20 of Jones. The top 4 in this feature are all feature winners here this year at Nevada. Powery now trying to have a look around the outside of Jones, making that outside lane work pretty good. Jeremy Willard sticking his nose on the low side of the 26. Now he's going to make a run around the outside.
They're not hitting it, so let it sit.
Powery now in 4th spot in the 74. Robbie Jones back to 5th. Jeremy Willard still right on the rear bumper of Bobby Brown. Chris Diamond comfortable in 3rd. Oh, Jeremy Willard having a little change up right there. Got a good run on the 26. Side by side down the back straightaway. This is for the lead. The X of Summers goes around.
Slow it down. Boys.
Okay, so we got 11 in.
The 60 goes around in turn 2, but after the X card already gone around.
So I got 26.35.
All right, the leaders double up again. Willard picks the bottom. That gives Diamond the top. Powery next row inside. Robbie Jones outside of him. Parcell next row inside. Summers outside of him. Then comes Teal and Baldwin Jr. Yellow lights out. Bobby Brown really getting some pressure from the 35 of Jeremy Willard. We'll see if he can do it again. Green flag flies. 3 wide going into turn 1. Powery on the very bottom with a good run. Summers in the X car going off. Powery really working that bottom. 3 wide out of turn 4. The 74 finding a little something down there by the tires.
Why is he telling us that? We tell him.
Coming around for the white flag is the 26, Bobby Brown, followed by Jeremy Willard. Powery and Diamond almost tied at the line. Robbie Jones right behind him. Oh, look at this. Willard working that very bottom on the 26. Here it comes. Who's it going to be? Bobby Brown. Chris Diamond comes across in 3rd. Powery in 4th. Robbie Jones 5th. So a great side-by-side battle. But Bobby Brown holding off Jeremy Willard for the A feature here in your Melling Performance Pure Stocks. 3 feature wins on the year here at Nevada for the 26. So wow, a great race. For 1st and 2nd and 2nd and 3rd. That third place really heated up there. Powery found him a little something on the bottom.
Thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. I don't know what I did, but okay.
It's your job, I guess.
Why Why are these people leaving? Did they not stay for the big show?
I guess not.
Okay.
Alex Summers. Did not start.
Did not finish.
Did not finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poor Alex.
I know, right?
I like that kid.
All right, race fans, how about it? He can hear you. Give him a hand, Bobby Brown. Win number 3 on the season here at Nevada. Holds off Jeremy Willard for the A feature win tonight.
Right, Jerry?
Since track points are over.
Oh, like at the end of the night?
Yeah, so I hit reset.
All right, great feature win for Bobby Brown. Next A feature up is going to be your Gabriel Roofing Midwest Modifieds on the pole.
It shouldn't give points.
The 3 of Jerry Wheeler. Outside the 15 of Chase Sig. Second row inside the 8 of Mitch Coulter. Outside the 25 of Clint Drake. Next row inside the 7 Junior Brady Folk. Outside the 7-11 of Barron Folk. Next row inside the 11S of Colby Carter. Outside the 5 of Stratton McGee. Next row inside the 25X of Dylan Doris. Outside the 77 of Zach Willis. And starting by himself in the 6th row, the 22 of Jackson Lewis.
All right, roll, Robbie.
Hey, we have a car in the parking lot blocking another car. Someone texted me.
I hope it's not me.
It's a Kia.
Oh, no, it's not me.
Do we have a license number?
Yes, it's right here on my phone.
This might be something you can announce really quick. If you drive a Kia with that license plate number, you're blocking somebody.
All right, we got a Kia blocking somebody. The license plate number is N as in Nancy, D as in David, 0, C as in cat, 7, T as in Tom. That is a Kia blocking some cars. We need you to get it moved, please.
All right, driver's caution light.
Yellow lights out. Jerry Wheeler, second in points this year. No feature wins, but he has been so close. He has got a good shot tonight, but he does have Mitch Coulter starting right behind him. Green flag flies. Sig fighting back on that outside. Oh, and Jerry Wheeler
Caution, caution, caution. We got 1 and 2, guys.
gets passed around the outside. The 22 of Jackson Lewis.
What number is that?
Full side of the car.
I mean-
Come on.
That's Colby, isn't it?
Is it?
It didn't attach that very
Yeah.
well.
No. There's 11S out there.
Isn't that who's this right here
Oh.
that stopped?
Okay, I need to find out who didn't start.
Well, it's at 22. wasn't
For
it?
sure.
Well,
I can't tell what number that is, and I don't know what car.
I thought
Let's
that
see,
was
7's out there. Dylan Doris, the 25. Oh, that's Dylan Doris, the 25X.
Oh, 22 is out.
And 22, yeah.
11S, is he out there? Yes.
Yep,
5 of Stratton McGee is out there.
yep.
I have more than one point right here back.
77.
Hey, run him through it a couple times or whatever it is. Hope you
Yeah,
help him work that out.
25X.
You get him going.
There's 11
you
out
guys
there.
Try that
We
up.
must have miscounted.
2, 4, 6.
Yeah, there's 11, yeah.
You said there wasn't 11
There was
earlier.
not. I don't either.
I think he came out late. Right here. Little Mr.
I don't know.
Okay, so we got them all.
So lineup looks good.
Hi.
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 Put that where you want.
Okay.
You want the check?
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, the idea where it might
Keep
go
helping
from.
out.
And this, yes.
Seriously. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to flag it down. getting flagged down.
Why are we
Number
flagging him
25,
down?
we need you to stop at turn 1.
So they're looking up the 25X, checking his car over. Lots of damage on that hot rod.
Do we know? Is it the transmission broke or what? Hey, he's leaking oil.
Then he needs to go off the track.
So the 25X is leaking oil. They will send him to the pit area.
Only bit was puking off his valve cover. He said he didn't care, but I do got a puddle of oil here. I need to run him through now. Fire guys, you might be ready.
We will get a tow truck and have you move.
That's what he has to say about that.
All right, they're trying to get the 25X off the racetrack as he is leaving oil everywhere.
Very much. You're
All right, we're going to have the guys run through that oil just one more time.
Oh, I'm so glad that you guys got that done all by yourselves.
Cleaned up, guys.
All right, we'll try this again. Original restart.
What time are you guys planning on leaving tomorrow?
All right, front row, let's be side by side coming out of turn 4.
Yellow lights out. Wheeler and Sig will set the pace again.
Oh boy. I'll bet it is. I'll bet it is. Oh, goodness. All right, well, we're getting ready to cam a feature. All right.
And green flag flies.
I think he got second.
Sig and Wheeler side by side. Sig by about 2 feet at the line. Clint Drake running that high side on the outside of Mitch Coulter. Oh, Jerry Wheeler, second place. Oh my, second place spins. Collects Mitch Coulter.
Did he say caution's on 3?
Caution's on 3. Baron Folk and Brady Folk
Is on 3, correct.
both involved.
The hot pit.
Got 25.7.
All right, so Coulter looks like the flat tire on the right rear. Jerry Wheeler checking out his machine. So is
I got 5.
Clint Drake in the 25.
5. I got 77.
The 3 will go to the rear. Everybody else will get their spot back if they're able to continue.
77 ahead of 5 on the last completed lap.
7, 11, 11, 22, and then 3. And then the other one if he comes back.
Is this Midwest?
Let's go ahead and stack it up.
All right, they're going to call them to pick their spots. Clint Drake's going to pick the bottom. Brady Folk will pick the top. Then comes the 77 of Zach Willis. Outside of him, Stratton McGee in the 5.
Lost the 25X.
Then comes Baron Folk and then Colby Carter.
Are all 4 up on the number 8?
I can't tell
Oh,
or if that car's even there.
I don't know.
I guess it is.
There's a lot of people scurrying.
Mitch Coulter in the hot pit. Again, the right rear tire looked flat when he pulled off the racetrack. All right, Mitch Coulter, we get the word. Mitch is coming back. Coming up out of the hot pit area. He'll join him on turn 2.
Be getting the 1 to go signal this time.
Very, very early in this race, so Mitch will have time. Him and Wheeler both
Go. Caution might be going
starting in the back.
Drivers, we've got 2 laps completed of the 15 laps.
Only 2 laps down, 13 more to go. Plenty of time for those guys in the back to get back up to the front. A lot of different faces up there. Sig out front, then comes Drake, Brady Folk. Zach Willis, first time here this year. Stratton McGee outside of him. Sig picks this spot and he goes. Baron Folk pulls off.
Hold to the infield, buddy.
Come on! Are you
No.
kidding me?
Baron Folk comes to a stop.
In 1 and 2.
So Baron look like he's going to pull in off that back straightaway. Something wrong mechanically on the 7-Eleven.
Lineup looks fine, Colin.
All right, lineup's good.
Signal. 1 to go. 15 sets the pace. 15.
Chase Sig, he'll pick his spot in 3 and 4.
Come back on that Baker. Drive.
And there goes Sig. Green flag flies again. Oh, Mitch Coulter, look at him 3 wide down the back straightaway. Mitch is not done. Drake losing a few spots. Brady Folk now in second. Willis in third. Then comes Stratton McGee and Clint Drake. Jerry Wheeler now having a look under the 8.
Come on, 11. Is that 25? It's all.
I know, he's on one of
Oh, how about Willis now gets around Folk for second. Brady now back to third. Stratton McGee in fourth. Here comes Mitch. He's back up to fifth. He's going to have a look under the 5 of McGee. Mitch Coulter having a look underneath McGee. Mitch now up to fourth from the back. Jerry Wheeler trying to follow him through. Around goes the 22. The 22 of Jackson Lewis goes around in turn 2.
All right, guys, we're going to stay single file from here on out.
Single file restarts from here on out, but Mitch Coulter has made up a lot of ground, pulling Jerry Wheeler with him.
5 and then 3. 5 and then 3.
25, 11, 22. Yep, we're good. Since 22 does whatever it is he thinks he's going to do.
So 1 on 22.
All right, since it's single file,
Looks good if you want to signal 1.
Sig will get a little bit of a break. He won't have a car sitting at each side of his quarter panels.
Okay, we will be staying single file. Lineup does look good. You should be getting the 1 to go signal this time.
Zach Willis just doing a great job of playing it cool. Started 5th row outside, now in second.
7?
Out of Max Creek, Missouri in the 77. Got around Brady Folk
Out 15 sets the pace. 15.
for second spot.
10 laps down, boys. 7.
Now he can concentrate on the leader, Sig, in the 15. But they can't waste very much time because Mitch Coulter is already back up to 4th. Green flag flies.
3, but he is in the infield.
Talk about that car.
Mitch Coulter going to try to work that high side. Mitch Coulter doing some rim riding out there, trying to make the move on Brady Folk. Stratton McGee goes around.
So, 5. Yeah, he started at 11, and then what's that other number over there?
Did anyone see that tower scene 5 go around on his own?
That caution's on to number 5, spinning all your up.
Alright, caution will be on the 5 other cars. You guys want
So Stratton McGee goes around on his own.
Okay, so if everybody else gets their spots back, we have 15.
So Colby Carter and Clint Drake will get their spots back.
25 and then 11. 25 and then 11S. 25 then 11S.
Stratton McGee running in the top 5. Picked a bad time to spin out. Again, single file restart from here on out.
We've only got 5 to go.
5 laps to go. Chase Sig looking good in the 15.
Okay, we're
Zach
not ready.
Willis in the 77.
Okay, guys,
That was no start. No start.
We're going to be single file.
Okay, we only have 9 down. Okay, excuse me. Okay. I just need to make sure.
So Zach Willis coming from 10th spot up to 2nd. Brady Folk in 3rd. Miss Coulter up from the back in 4th. Jerry Wheeler right behind him. Then comes Clint Drake, Colby Carter, and Stratton McGee. Yellow light is out good this time. Sig will pick his spot.
All right, 15 sets the pace coming to the green.
There you go. Green flag flies. Coulter going to go back to work on that high side. Now Coulter gets around the 7. Now Jerry Wheeler working the bottom on the 7. Clint Drake now trying that high side after he sees Coulter doing good.
Thank God.
White leg.
Wait, yeah.
Three wide out of turn 4. That's the battle for 4th. Out of turn 4, Chase Sig sees that beautiful white flag one more time around. Zach Willis can't do anything with him. Miss Coulter giving it all he's got on that high side. But how about it, folks? Through 3 and 4, gonna get him a feature win. How about Chase Sig out of Iola, Kansas? Willis comes in 2nd, Coulter 3rd. Brady Folk in 4th. And who was that?
77, 8, 7, Jesse Volk got 4.
These
But
cards
5th
are
was Drake?
the ones that
Yes.
are out.
And Clint Drake comes in 5th. Jerry Wheeler in 6th.
Everybody's third.
So I know that's going to be a happy young man in the 15 from Iola, Kansas, from the Sig Racing family.
I'm looking at these the 15 over here, right?
A staple over there at Humboldt Racetrack.
Yes.
And then this is the
Did not finish.
this is, I don't need this.
No, that's just notes for me. Thank you.
All right, no, thank you.
What about?
It just looks a little different than normal, but nothing I can't understand.
All right, folks, he can hear you. Give him a hand, Chase Sig. Your Gabriel Roofing Midwest Mod A feature winner tonight at Nevada Speedway.
7 on here.
7.
All right, next class up is going to be your Chancey's Grill and Shake Outlaw Vintage cars on the pole. Out of Humansville, Missouri, the 27 of Danny Lorton outside. In the 51 out of Independence, Missouri, Will Guthrie. Next row inside will be the C2 of James Niswanger out of Osawatomie. Outside the 14 of Mickey Cook out of Kansas City. Next row inside will be the 49 of Ronnie Bunn out of Deerfield. Outside of him, the 89 out of Nevada, Foxy Sumner. And starting in the last row together, the 51 of Andy Wiles out of Erie, and Shotgun, also out of Erie, the J2 of Jack Simmons. So watch these guys come from the back, Andy Wiles and Jack Simmons.
Kids that do not finish on these or
Yes.
not?
Yeah.
Go back and results, right?
Yep.
Yellow light is out. Everybody needs to catch up here.
The lineup's not good.
Uh-oh. Hold on. 27.
Foxy Sumner having an issue.
Yeah.
No start, no start,
No start, guys.
no start.
Come on.
Front row 27 and 51. 27, 50.
All right, Foxy Sumner with some kind of issue.
Okay. Something doesn't look right.
Got it back rolling just a little bit here.
Oh, it's wrong.
Not sure what's going on here.
Hey, 59 on the lineup.
But it's not
49.
Yes, because
Okay.
when he came in, he said, I'm 59.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
All right,
That's
89
over.
you'll be next to 59. 89 next to 59.
All right, again, Danny Lorton and Will Guthrie setting the pace off the front row. Foxy now pulling back off, definitely having some kind of mechanical issues.
Caution's gonna come on. We have one on the track. Now we got somebody on the radio.
All right, so Foxy's off the track. Again, watch them last three in line. They will be the Chargers in this.
Who'd we lose?
89.
Lorton and Guthrie
Oh? Saying so.
picking their spots here. Green flag flies.
Oh, Danny. There goes old Danny.
Oh, here comes Jack Simmons. He has got a fire lit up under that J2. Danny Lorton working on the bottom of the 27.
There's a toilet clock.
Oh, Guthrie out of shape. Mickey Cook going to squeeze through into third.
Now the border sign.
Andy Wiles trying to run through there too. Ronnie Bunn
No, you're good.
back there in the 49.
Have the beer lady. Tell the beer lady.
Andy Wiles around the outside of the C2. Ronnie Bunn follows him through. Mickey Cook hanging tough there in third.
Which 51 has the W? The first one?
The one that's in fourth.
Okay, thank you.
Danny Lorton leads another lap. Now Jack goes way high. Mickey Cook, man, his eyes got big. Thought he got a hole there. Andy Wiles, the 51 on the bottom now. Ronnie Bunn coming up on him, man. What a race. Danny Lorton doesn't know what's happening behind him, and I don't think he wants to know. Andy Wiles now, Jack Simmons, both started shotgun. They are now second and third. Jack working the top, Andy Wiles working the bottom. Mickey Cook hanging right there with him, so's Ronnie Bunn. Top five, you can throw a blanket over them. Jack Simmons trying to roll it in the middle. Lorton fights back on the bottom. Jack out front. Here comes Andy Wiles now on the outside of the 27.
Wouldn't that be nice? We probably just jinxed it.
Andy Wiles trying to make that high side work. Danny Lorton now back to third. Ronnie Bunn having a look under Mickey Cook in the 14. Andy Wiles now has to try to run down his Erie, Kansas teammate. He is slowly closing the gap on the J2. He did this a while back. Just a matter, he's going to do this about 2 feet at a time. Jack's just kind of hanging in the middle, just trying to keep his momentum going. Danny Lorton still in third. 4 spot, Ronnie Bunn, as James Neiswanger goes around out of turn 2.
All right, guys, lineup looks good.
All right, Neiswanger calls it a night. He's just going to stay in the pits.
51, you can pick high or low. 51W, high or low. We're going to stack up.
Double up. Andy Wiles going to pick the bottom. That puts Danny Lorton to the outside. Ronnie Bunn next row inside. Mickey Cook outside of him. Then comes Will Guthrie. We'll see if this yellow flag helped anybody change their mind on how they're going to do their entries. Jack will pick his spot. He's going. Green flag flies. Andy Wiles all over his back bumper. Now Wiles is going to fade up just a little bit. Oh, he's having a look under the J2. Here comes Ronnie Bunn working the outside of Danny Lorton. Coming around for the white flag. Jack Simmons needs another lap. Andy Wiles right there on his bumper. This is going to be, oh, what a good run. How about this? This could get very tight. Jack slides up, and Andy Wiles is going to get him. Andy Wiles makes the pass. Meanwhile, Ronnie Bunn spins out, giving Danny Lorton third, Mickey Cook fourth, and Will Guthrie in fifth. Andy Wiles found that opening, and he made a hole down there. Jack had to get out of the way.
I gotta get a new pin. I just want you to know I've counted so many laps. I need a new pin. Jeez.
So a great run there. Andy Wiles does it again.
No, you couldn't pay me enough money to watch that.
So, this be monster.
Andy Wiles already had 3 feature wins here this year. This makes number 4.
Is it 59 or 49?
Oh, you know, he's the
49.
same person. Hey, there'll be none of that.
Yeah, stop that.
All right, folks, how about it? Andy Wiles gets around the veteran, gets him win number 4 here at Nevada Speedway in 2024. Very patient in that A feature.
Yay, you. It was good.
All right. Your next A feature up is going to be the H3 Graphics B mods. On the pole in the 7 Junior, Jess Folk Jr. Outside out of Springfield, Missouri, the 29 of Sturgis Streeter. Second row inside the 7 of Brady Folk. Outside the 121 of Tim Phillips. Next row inside will be the 11S of Colby Carter. Outside the 27L of Clifford Lean out of Collins, Missouri. And then the 4th row inside in the 8 out of Fort Scott, Mitch Coulter.
We had to down there in turn 1. Would you go up to that Bobby nose?
All right, yellow light out. Jess Folk Jr., Sturgis Streeter. They will set the pace.
Is it good? We had a big 100 one time and I didn't touch it.
And out of turn 4, the green flag flies. Sturgis Streeter immediately goes to that high side. Jess Folk Jr. working the bottom. Timmy Phillips in 3rd. Brady Folk in 4th. Sturgis Streeter really working that high side. Colby Carter gets a little high. Miss Coulter has a look under the bottom. Streeter now changes it, goes down to the very bottom.
She was sitting down, I think, and she looked at me and waved.
Jess Folk Jr. just putting in the paces out there, steadily pulling away from the 29. Timmy Phillips, Brady Folk goes around. Gets tapped by Colby Carter on the way by. Front bumper kind of hanging loose now on the 7 car, 711.
Looks like he does.
Dude, I can multitask.
Okay, 29, you can pick high or low. Lineup looks good.
Goodness.
Double file restart.
This is 7 done, Robbie.
Just tell them how it is.
Streeter picks the outside. That gives Timmy Phillips the inside.
I didn't have an error here to send him out on the racetrack. Justin did a time.
Colby Carter stopping to get the right side of his car looked at after he clipped the front end of the 7. When he stopped in turn 4,
He did good.
All right, 11, he'll be next
Sent
to
him out
8.
a little bit early. You know, not much space between them, but he did fine. 729, 121 is good.
so Brady Folk done for the night.
Look good. Lineup looks good.
7 here, and the infield is done.
All right, guys, caution light is going out. 7 Junior sets the pace.
So we'll see how this restart goes with Phillips on the bottom, Streeter to the outside.
Oh, God.
Streeter been changing his line the last few laps between high side and low side, trying to close the gap on the 7 of Jess Folk Jr. Jess will pick his spot in 3 and 4.
Not buying that.
There he goes. Green flag flies. Streeter right there with him, trying to get a better run through 1 and 2. If he can show him a nose, maybe he'll make the 7 move up a little bit. Here comes Miss Coulter now having a high side run around the 121. Streeter doing everything he can to make that high side work. He gets a good run in 1 and 2, but doesn't really seem to close any in 3 and 4. Tim Phillips now has shook the 8 of Coulter. He's solid in 3rd. Colby Carter now in 5th.
Oh, yeah.
Clifford Lane having a look underneath the 11S. Streeter doing everything he can. Working that high side. He's starting to make it work now. He's going to have to do it about 3 feet at a time. Streeter with a good run through 1 and 2. He'll have a nice run down that back straightaway. Folk will see him out his right window. Oh, he's finally getting 3 and 4 to come in now. And for the first time, Streeter takes the lead down the back straightaway. And he leads the lap. Jess Jr. now going to follow him to the high side. Ms. Coulter now switching to the bottom of Timmy Phillips, trying to get 3rd spot. Clifford Lane now has cleared Colby Carter. Jess Jr. doesn't know what to do now when Streeter got around him on the outside. White flag for the 29. The battle's going to be for 3rd between Coulter and Timmy Phillips down the back straightaway. How about it? Out of Springfield, Missouri, your BMOD feature winner, Sturgis Streeter, Jess Folk Jr. in 2nd. Timmy Phillips hangs on to 3rd, Miss Coulter 4th, and Clifford Lean in 5th. So Streeter stayed with it, just kept working the high side till he finally got around the 7.
Oh, that's what you need to do. Yeah, that's what I would do. Waste your money on that. Yeah, I'm glad. Drive safe. Okay. Bye.
Are you counting 11 cars out there?
No. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did. So that means we're missing some.
D66, I don't see a yellow D66.
Yeah, I thought he was
11,
supposed
I have
to.
12 envelopes.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Does he understand that it's what a we need
All right, next feature up is going to be your mini stocks. A nice field of these cars tonight. On the pole, it's the Joneses. In the 0, Robbie Jones Sr. outside the 75 SR of Rob Jones Sr. Second row inside the K71 of Kerry Lehman, outside the 17X of Clayton Brown. Next row inside the 7D of Brandon Crockett, outside the 13 of Junior Summers. Next row inside your 24 truck champion, the 7K of Carl Ford, outside the 2020 of Licia Bug. Next row inside the 57 of Tommy Carter, outside the 69 of Tammy Carter. Next row inside the 75 of Stephen Say, outside the 412 of Jordan Blevins. Next row inside is Justin Starnes. And then in the 66 is going to be Dallas Hallam.
I don't care how long it races, as long as it ain't tearing up the track.
We'll just keep her out. Yeah.
So Robbie Jones Sr. on the pole, Rob Jones Sr. outside. Stevens A in the 75 running with a bent rear end after that last lap accident in the heat race. Yellow lights out. This is going to be a good one. Lots of good cars in this feature.
Another 15 lapper.
Robbie Jones Sr., 2 for 2, including our big mini stock special. Green flag flies. Stephen saying the 75, his car kind of dog walking down the straightaways, but it does pull off the front wheels.
What the?
75
Caution, guys.
all over that
Caution,
7
caution.
there.
What?
Sorry, 57.
if he lets her get by with that shit. It just
Alrighty, yellow lights back out.
I mean, how many people has she got fired because
The Joneses will set the pace.
taking the money and not, you know? Oh boy.
Green flag flies. Robbie Jones Sr. out front. Rob Jones Sr. in second. Kira Lehman in third. Junior Summers in fourth. Clayton Brown fifth. Carl Ford sixth. Timmy Carter in seventh. All the 13 off the pace. Pulls it into the pit area. So Junior Summers has to pull it into the pit area out of turn 2. Something amiss on the 13 car.
Who wants to go back out? Who wants you to stop the race?
No!
No.
Let's go back out.
Or we just black.
Caution's out, guys.
Black. Who's this for? Oh, who is that?
All right, caution
Is that
on the Speedway. All right, double file restart.
Lineup does look good.
Rob Jones Sr. picks the outside. That puts Kira Lehman on the bottom. Clayton Brown behind her. Carl Ford outside of him.
Well, he was in this lap and he's done.
Then comes Timmy Carter. And the 7D of Brandon Crockett. Robbie Jones Sr. in the 0 will pick his spot in 3 and 4. We'll see what Kira can do starting on that bottom. Oh, Kira with a good run. She gets it into second spot. Now she'll go after that 0 car. Timmy Carter makes a pass on Carl Ford. Now he'll have a look underneath Clayton Brown. Rob Jones Sr. fighting back on the bottom. Carl Ford now looking to the outside of Clayton Brown.
Oh my God, church wheel.
Oh, Kira.
Caution, caution, caution.
Kira gets into trouble out of turn 4. Yellow flag comes out as she bumps the wall.
Shoot.
Get a tow truck rolling, guys. Run me a tow truck. Run in store off.
Shoot.
Just make her checker. She hit it pretty good.
So Kira having a battle for second spot with Rob Jones Sr. Gets it a little sideways. Ricochets off the 75 Senior. Gets it back into the wall.
Go on, 75.
Leave the driver's okay. We got to calm her down, but
All right, Kira's okay. She's a little flustered right now, but she's okay. I know she was wanting to do especially good tonight.
We're going to get you lined up while we're messing with this. We're going to have 0 and then 75. 17X.
So Dallas Hallam in the 66. He pulls it off in turn 4, heads back to the pit area. So a bit of attrition. 9 of the 13 still out there.
That's just unbelievable. 13 to the rear, 13 to the rear.
I sent your Indy today where these guys are racing their little power wheels.
There you
down
go. Good job.
That'd be so funny to do.
Oh, would that not be hilarious?
All right, so Rob Jones Sr. is going to pick the outside. That puts Clayton Brown on the bottom. Carl Ford right behind him. Timmy Carter on the outside. Tommy Carter next row inside. Brandon Crockett on the outside of him. But it'll be Robbie Jones Sr. picking his spot. Trying to go 3 for 3 on the season.
Rob Jones Jr. doesn't even race cars. He just owns them.
Green flag flies. Clayton Brown with a good start. He's going to try to work that bottom side.
6 minutes. What happens? Turn into a pumpkin. Oh, we gotta do out-of-car introductions and everything? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'll have time to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Where's Dallas?
The battle for second place heating up. Clayton Brown's got it.
Dallas is south on the...
Timmy Carter with a good run on the bottom. 3 wide into turn 3. Timmy Carter using that very bottom. Rob Jones Sr. now shuffled back to 4th. Carl Ford coming up on him.
Lap 11.
Yes. Woo.
Timmy Carter with a couple of good runs last night up at Electric City. Got him a first and a second. Still battling side by side with Clayton Brown. Rob Jones Sr. fighting back on the bottom. Carl Ford's going to join him on the high side.
Pay attention
Unless
out
you
there.
want to go longer.
No. But thank you for asking.
How about your leader going to come around to see the white flag? Robbie Jones Sr. Timmy Carter still in second. Clayton Brown third. Rob Jones Sr. fourth. Carl Ford fifth.
Come on, little lady.
How about it out of turn 4? How about 3 for 3 this year? Robbie Jones Sr. gets him a win. Timmy Carter second. Brown third. Jones Sr. fourth, and Carl Ford in fifth.
Yes. Yes.
All right, fans, he can hear you. Give him a shout. How about Robbie Jones Sr.? 3 for 3 this year here at Nevada. Doesn't get to run much with us, but he makes the most of it when he shows up.
So, whenever I bring out the street stock.
All right, folks, it is time for the 5th annual Screamin' Lehman Memorial. $3,071 to win tonight, and boy, what a beautiful field of super stocks. Tyler Lehman out there leading the group. We'll be stopping them all in the front straightaway to do driver introductions because we want you to meet all these folks that are going to be putting in the 40 laps tonight, all chasing that $3,071. Boy, what a beautiful field of hot rods we have tonight.
We have been trying to figure out what's going on with her. We're up at Children's Mercy last week. Minnie, stop. You're not finished 35. Hey, you think next year we can fix
Folks, when we introduce these drivers, we want to hear you.
You think next year we'll be able to figure out how come I gotta scratch these out?
We want every driver here in this A feature to feel welcome by the Nevada Speedway race fans, the track officials, everybody here tonight that made this show such a great success, the 5th annual Screamin' Lehman Memorial.
Hopefully Jerry Brown will go right here in front of the 112.
That's it. That's all of them.
Yeah, they lined up right.
All right, all right, all right. Man, what a beautiful field of super stocks here tonight. Let everybody have a chance to get out of their hot rod so we can introduce each one of the drivers.
Okay, Victor, I think we're ready at that 64 right there.
All righty, race fans. This is your starting lineup for the 5th annual Screamin' Lehman Memorial. Starting 9th row outside out of Stillwell, Oklahoma in the 64, Terry Muskrat. 9th row inside out of Crane, Missouri in the 112, Kevin Brown. Next row outside in the 04 out of Green Ridge, Missouri, Blaine Ewing. Next row inside in the X221 out of Springfield, Missouri, Jerry Brown. Next row outside, the 28K out of Drexel, Missouri, Chris Kircher. Next row inside in the 4G out of Walker, Missouri, Gary Clark. Next row outside in the 56 out of Grove Spring, Missouri, Mark Davis. Next row, the 35 out of Joplin, Missouri, a previous winner here, Johnny Coates. Next row, the 10B out of Eldon, Missouri, Steve Beach. 5th row inside the 164 out of Stillwell, Oklahoma, Michael Muskrat. 4th row outside the 9H out of Holbert, Oklahoma, Aaron Halpin. 4th row inside the 67, the veteran out of Cleveland, Missouri, Devin Irvin. 3rd row outside, your quick time for the night, heat race winner, dash winner, but drew a 6. In the 27D out of Russellville, Missouri, Derek Henson. Inside of him, the 44 out of Osawatomie, Kansas. We call him King James. How about James Niswanger? 2nd row outside, reigning Power Eye national champion in the 45 out of Knob Noster, Missouri, Aaron Poe. 2nd row inside, the 21W out of Tebbets, Missouri, Ted Welshmeyer, another previous winner along with Aaron Poe. Now up to your front row on the outside out of Orangeburg, Missouri in the 68, Dean Willie. And on the pole, the 11, previous winner here out of Stoutland, Missouri, Derek Brown. Folks, that is your field for the Superstock A feature tonight. Give them a hand. Wish them good luck. We'll let them get all fastened in, buckled up. We'll get them on some pace laps, then we'll show them some love on our pace laps. All right, we got our officials walking down, making sure everybody's got all their safety equipment fastened and on. You got to make sure we have a good, safe race for 40 laps tonight. Lots of things can happen in 40 laps. Tire wear, fuel burn off, driver fatigue, you name it.
Scoring fatigue.
It can happen in a 40 lap A feature.
Water inside the track for the, so if they go inside.
Gloves.
All right, make sure everybody's got their belts fastened, their helmets fastened, their gloves on.
Dave says his receiver is not working all the time, but he does hear sometimes out of it.
It's when he wants to hear.
All right, they give him the signal to fire him up.
I'm going to go up here and let him know to go, and we'll start rolling them.
Yeah.
Making sure everybody's fired up.
All right, drivers.
Looks like Jerry Brown is going to need a push to get going.
To go after him. We will do a couple of parade laps before we
Keep
get
starting
started.
that.
What?
I'm just going on the inside. That's fine. I'm going to roll them.
Yes.
Please, thank you.
Off when you guys are ready, Vic.
All right, guys, start rolling. Start rolling. Okay. So we'll just.
Works a 40-hour week. Spend his whole paycheck on a beat-up car in a dim-lit garage that ain't ran right yet. They'll drive miles and miles to find a red clay dirt. For a little bit of money, a whole lot of glory, put it flat to the floor. Dirt tracks and gasoline. It's in your blood, it's in your soul. Something you just can't control. Rev it up, foot on the gas. You turn forward and don't look back. A whole lot more than a Friday night. It's a passion that becomes your life. Something you just can't explain. Dirt tracks and gasoline. Sits atop of the stands with his two kids, pointing out cars and talking about life just like his daddy did. Dirt tracks and gasoline. It's in your blood, it's in your soul. Something you just can't control. Rev it up, foot on the gas. You turn forward and don't look back. A whole lot more than a Friday night. It's a passion that becomes your life. Something you just can't explain. Dirt tracks and gasoline. Dirt tracks and gasoline. Checker flag in the air. Almost home. Not an ass in the seats. If you ain't gonna win it, you better be the show. Dirt tracks and gasoline. It's in your blood, it's in your soul. Something you just can't control. Rev it up, foot on the gas.
All right, all sorts of good things happening. Race fans, stand up, hold up your phones, wave, scream, and shout. Let these 18 drivers know how much you're pulling for them tonight as they come around. Wave, wave, wave. Hold up your phones and scream and shout. What a beautiful sight. The 5th annual Screamin' Lehman Memorial, $3,071 to win. And it's about to get serious.
Oh, here we go.
40 laps.
Take our places.
Lots and lots can happen in 40 laps.
Drivers, let's remember what we're racing for tonight. We're racing in memory of Carl. Let's put on a good show for him. A lot of fans have snuck this late night out to watch you guys race.
Sure, I need you up where you can watch 3 and 4 for me.
Leave a spot for that 27D. Leave a spot for the 27D.
Yep, we're ready to roll.
No, we're not.
Got 1 or 2 along with our turn 1 guy down there.
I think he's going to take his place.
Oh. Behind the 45.
I think he's going to take his place.
Back up, 9. Back up.
9H, please leave a spot next to the 44.
All right, we got everybody rolling now. All the qualifying, all the time trials, the dash, the jug draw has all led up to this 18-car A feature for the Super Stocks.
All right, drivers, you're getting the 1 to go. Don't forget, this is 40 laps. You're not going to win it on the first.
Every previous winner of this race is in the A feature. Every previous winner. Yellow light is out. Brown and Willie is going to set the pace. Flagman looking for a nice even start.
You seriously are not going to...
Green flag flies. Everything clean out of 1 and 2. Oh, Devin Irvin off the pace early.
Caution on the front stretch, guys. Caution on the front stretch.
The 67, Devin Irvin, having an issue out of turn 4 down the front straightaway.
And please stay single file. Please stay single file.
Okay, ready? 1168, 21W, 45.
21W and then 45. 21W and then 45.
27, 44,
Yes.
164,
Yes.
9H.
9H, 164. One in the hot pit. We're going to give him a couple.
All right, we got him in the hot pit, but we're going to go ahead and double him up. Dean Willie picks the bottom. That puts Welshmeyer to the outside. Aaron Poe, next row inside. Henson outside of him, then Neiswanger and Muskrat.
What about the 9H? Is he off?
Muskrat is the one that left.
Is 9H in the hot pit or is he done?
The hot pit, jacking it up right now.
Okay, here comes Devin Irvin back out of the hot pit. Now the 9H is in the hot pit. Aaron Halpane out of Oklahoma. We do give courtesy laps in the hot pit. Apparently he felt the tire going down because they said they had it on the jack stand. Actually, a really clean start. Everybody being very patient on the opening lap. Probably won't be that way on lap 30.
Takes coming out on the track.
All right, the 9H out of the hot pit. Halpane going to rejoin the field.
Hustle up.
Where's 164?
Beside 44, fourth row. Driver's lineup does look good. You're going to get the 1 to go 6.
All right, we're about ready to turn these bad boys loose again. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. The track really ought to start cleaning off, and it'll be getting quicker. You'll be seeing them 3 and 4 wide. Derek Brown, your initial winner back in 2020, leading the field. Welshmeyer, the 22 winner, is on that second row outside. Green flag flies. Oh, a little bit of bumping, but everybody being pretty clean though. Derek Brown just kind of running the middle of the racetrack, picking his own groove, setting his own pace out front. Dean Willie almost mirroring what he's doing. Henson now having a look under Aaron Poe for 4th spot. Muskrat back there in 6th. The man on the move, no surprise, the 4G started 7th row inside. He is now in 6th spot. Niswonger and Muskrat side by side. Track service is wearing in. They're starting to really change lanes out there. Henson around. Oh, Welshmeyer gets sideways. He's going to go ahead and pull it in. Henson, your quick timer, in 3rd. Aaron Poe 4th. And from the 7th row, Gary Clark is in 5th. Oh, Henson made a pass, but he pushed. Dean Willie going to fight him back. Henson now going to do the crossover. Henson by about a foot at the line. Oh, Clark gets a little sideways. Niswonger going to get a run on him. Your leader, Derek Brown, is about to enter lap traffic, and there is a bunch of it ahead of him. Jerry Brown in the X221 goes around in the middle of 3 and 4. Derek Brown probably says thank you, Lord, on that one. He was about ready to get knee deep in lap traffic.
Okay, ready? Yeah. 11? Yes. 27? Yes. 68? Yep. 45? Yep. 4G? Yes. 44? 164? Yes. 35? Yes. 10? Yes. 67? Yes. 28? Yes. 04? Yes. 112? Yes. 64? Yes. 98? Yes. 56? Yes. Wow.
All right, so right now we do have a $225 reward for the hard charger. So far, 13th to 5th, Gary Clark has got that money almost in his pocket. Double file restart. Jerry Brown gets her back going again, joins the tail end of the field. Dean Willie picks the outside, Henson on the inside. Then comes Aaron Poe and Gary Clark. Then comes Niswonger and Muskrat. Yellow lights out. We'll see how this one goes. So far, a clean race. Niswonger looking underneath the 4G. Michael Muskrat making good use of the middle groove out there. Three wide through 3 and 4 for quite a few spots. Three wide down the back straightaway for 5th. Steve Beach has joined that battle of Muskrat, Niswonger, and Clark for 5th spot. Hey, how about the guy that went in and changed tires? How about Devin Irvin? Back up to 8th spot now from the rear. Aaron Poe having a look to the outside of Dean Willie. That opens the door for Gary Clark. Niswonger still right there. That's a 3 wide battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. 4 wide out of turn 4. How about that? 4 wide. 4 wide out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. The old track's widening out. Look at this. They're going to fan out through 3 and 4 again. 4 wide across the line. And Coates gets a little sideways, but he keeps going. 9H is going to pull off the racetrack. Derek Brown up front, just keeping him a nice pace, but that's Henson staying right there with him. Oh, Clark goes around. Oh, collects Niswonger and Beach.
That's definitely on
Who else is out there? 44 and
44 and 10B.
They'll get their spots back.
except for 4G.
Yeah.
Okay, Victor, I see the 4G spinning out, the other two spun out there.
All right, so Gary Clark, after coming from 13th spot, gets her a little too sideways. Collects the 44 and the 10B. They will get their spot back. The 4G will go the back, but luckily there's still a lot of laps left.
That's what the towers seem to.
Is that Gary trying to get his place back?
Yeah.
No, Gary, that's not how this works.
All right, so caution will be on the 4G. He won't like that. Yeah,
Well, he's
He knows he spun out.
11, 27.
There he goes. He's going to the back.
Okay, 44 and 10B. If you guys are able to continue, you guys will get your spots back. You guys stop to avoid.
So James Niswonger and Steve Beach will both get their spots back. If they can continue, looks like a little bit of right front damage on the 10B, but doesn't seem to be bothering that right front tire any. Now James Niswonger back going again.
okay.
11, 27B. Stay single file, guys. Stay single file. Don't get you lined up.
4G will fade to the back. We're bringing out the yellow.
Behind 27.
68, 44.
Then 68, 44. 68, 44.
164, 10B.
So Clark going to have to do it again from the back.
64. 10B, go ahead and move up behind the 164. 67 if you had
Steve Beach, he'll pull in behind Michael Muskrat in the 164.
35.
Yep, 112.
Okay.
But again, a guy having just a solid run from the back after having to change a tire early.
150.
Devin Irvin is now in 8th spot from dead last, so it can be done. And the veteran's doing it.
64, you'll be ahead of 4G. Let me see what's 27D, you can take high or low. Lineup is correct.
All right, Henson's going to pick the bottom. That puts Poe to the outside. Dean Willie behind the 27. Niswonger to the outside. Michael Muskrat next row inside. Beach to the outside. Devin Irvin to the inside. Coates to the outside.
Remind them over the right receiver that no passing till the green flag is flagged, please.
right, guys, you're going to get the 1 to go signal. Just a reminder, 11 sets the pace. You cannot pass until a green flag is dropped. Which that's very vague. You know, I mean, yeah.
And actually, it should be 11. The race is yours.
All right, yellow lights out.
The cone is just getting green.
Derek Brown will pick his spot. He'll set the pace and pick his go spot.
Just put 2 cones, and you can start in between them.
There he goes. Green flag flies.
Like us,
Henson and Poe going at it. Poe going to work that middle lane. That second line and third lines are coming in. They are blowing off all that loose stuff. Henson now, the pressure ramps up on the leader. Poe on the outside, Henson on the bottom. They are giving the 11 everything he wants. Now Neiswanger breaks into fourth. Devin Irvin gets around the outside of the 164. Trying to get into 7th spot. Henson back into 2nd. Poe in 3rd. Neiswanger 4th. Dean Willie 5th. Steve Beach in 6th. Devin Irvin 7th. Michael Muskrat 8th. Johnny Coates 9th. Kevin Brown started 17th. He is in 10th. That's 7 spots.
Off curbs, do you have a copy?
Devin Irvin now having a look under the 10B of Steve Beach. Again, he started shotgun after having to change the tire.
I was going to ask him how many he wants to tag. I'd say something.
Devin Irvin, fresh off a feature win last night up at Electric City, putting the pace. right, so looks like James Neiswanger is in the hot pit. Double file restart. Henson's going to pick the bottom, giving Poe the top. Dean Willie next row inside. Devin Irvin outside of him. Steve Beach next row inside. Michael Muskrat outside of him.
We got 10 to go. But I don't want the drivers.
We've only got 10 laps to go.
30 laps down, 10 to go to decide the big money.
Gary, to stop up here on the front stretch, please.
4G, I need you to stop at Victor on the front stretch.
Why 4? You do coffee after the races. Social hours after the races.
Looking something over on the 4G.
Spot for the 4G, please. It'd be cool to see Henson win it just so there's another different winner.
I told him I don't think it's going to hurt anything, Donnie. It's still on good at the top.
All right, everybody back underway. 30 laps down, 10 to go.
Oh, did Gary
One
get
to
his
go
place back?
single this time. One to go single this time.
You could have dropped the green.
All right, drivers, you're getting the one to go signal this time. Caution light will be going out. Guys, let's keep it clean out there.
So we have previous winners in first and third. I think the man to watch is Devin Irvin. Look like he found a little something out of turn 2 right in the middle of the racetrack. He started going by people. Green flag flies. We'll see if it works for him again. Oh, yeah, Devin Irvin, watch this, down the back straightaway. In the 4 spot, running right in the middle. Henson gets around the 11 car.
Oh, God.
Derek Henson in front. Devin Irvin in 4th. He's getting underneath the 45 of Aaron Poe. 67 now having a run down on the bottom. Derek Hansen trying to make it a clean sweep for the night.
Oh!
Oh, Chris Kircher goes around in turn 4.
We have got 34 completed, 36 to go. All right, guys, stay single file for me. We're going to get you lined up.
All right, this has really got interesting, folks. How about it? 34 laps down, 6 to go.
164.10B, 112.
And positions keep changing.
12, and then
Laps running out.
over on the last lap.
Derek Hansen made his move, saved his tires, got around Derek Brown.
And then 221, 44.
He just went off. I think he went to his pit, but you might double confirm that.
Devin Irvin, the man that's been on the move since he changed his tire early on.
All right, lineup looks good. 11, you can pick high or low.
Start single file.
No.
Double file restart. Brown will pick the bottom. Poe on the outside. That puts Devin Irvin next row inside. Dean Willie outside of him. Michael Muskrat up behind the 67. Then Steve Beach.
And Donnie, if you want to signal 1 to go, lineup looks good. We also got 6 to go. Okay. There we go. There were 3 wide for a minute.
They're just trying to decide.
Hang on to your hats. We are down to a 6-lap dash. to decide the big money winner tonight.
Let's keep it clean, guys. We're in the closing stages of this one.
Yellow lights out. Henson will pick his spot.
Fellas, no way in Hades.
There he goes. Green flag flies. Devin Irvin into fourth, but he hooks into the 68. Causes a chain reaction. Steve Beats gets the brunt of that. Aaron Poe trying to make something work around the outside of the 27.
So this is 37 coming at us. So we flash. Yes.
I would.
37 laps down.
Does it mean they're, oh, no, I'm one early. Okay.
Oh, Aaron Poe gets a little high, loses some ground to the leader. We got two of them hooked together, but they keep going, the 64. White flag. Down the back straightaway one last time. Out of turn 4. How about a clean sweep for the night? How about Derek Henson gets the win? Aaron Poe second. Derek Brown third, Devin Irvin fourth, and Dean Willie in fifth. And we got some fireworks.
All right, nice job, guys. Nice job. Great race. 2070, you can stop on the front stretch. All right, top 3. We're actually going to have top 3 stop on the front stretch for a photo. So 2070, 45, and 11. We're going to take the top 4 to tag. Top 4 to tag. The top 3 can go ahead and stop on the track.
Cannot support this many copies.
Okay, Victor, grab your microphone, start with your first, start with your winning car, and then talk to those guys there what they thought about the race.
So what a 40-lap A feature. Derek Henson out of Russellville, Missouri. Does the clean sweep, quick time, heat race winner, dash winner, and gets around Derek Brown late to claim the $3,071.
I don't put these in.
Do you want her to score that, or do you want?
Oh, I can.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
Also,
I wouldn't post it over here though.
I need to know for Tabitha who the hard charger is and all that.
Oh, we can figure that out.
Okay.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know. What other ones? Hard charger.
21W. If you want to make a note.
All right, folks, how about it? Give him a hand. Derek Henson, your 5th annual Screamin' Lehman Memorial winner, $3,071. He takes back to Russellville, Missouri.
Robbie's ready for you now, Justin.
What are the different ones? What is it? Hard charger?
Hard charger is the 04 of Blaine Ewing. He advanced 10 spots.
BL.
So Blaine Ewing gets the hard charger, advancing 10 spots. That's an extra $225 in his paycheck tonight.
Hard charger. Top luck was the 21W.
Check with Chris, and I think
And I think that's it.
We had lap 11 leader, it was
Was it
$50.
lap 11? Can we see what that is?
And lap, what was the other one, 13?
Oh, I'm glad you have it wrote down.
13, yeah. $100 from KMA for 13 spots.
Okay, we need to know
Already
what
gave
from
her
lap
that
11? Who was leading?
Yeah, 11th lap leader.
It's Derek Brown.
So, Derek Brown, number 11. How much is it?
11th lap was $50.
50 extra.
And 13 is what?
I already gave
13th in the A
Like the
was $100 from
Finish
KMA.
13th was 56 Mark Davis.
so Mark
Mark
Davis
Davis.
extra 100.
It'll be, I already gave her that envelope for 13th place,
Oh, okay.
so she'll already know that one. But you're gonna give us the lineup, right, of everybody? She has the envelope.
Oh, she has
I
the
don't have
envelope.
them.
I gotcha.
I don't have the envelope.
I gotcha.
I just have to tell her which racers got